Hello and welcome back. My name is Kira and this is episode 14 of our Let's Play Sunless guys. So, we're no, HMS, please go away. I'm not going to attack you, you're the Londoner people. So we're on the way to Lustrum. I might actually stop on the way at Port Prosper to go and get some much needed supplies, but other than that, we're on the way. This is Carillon, isn't it? I don't know why it's not coming up with Carillon, but whatever. Hang on. Don't I have something for Carillon? Yeah, nectar. I've got 4. I need 5. That's fine. That is so fine. I wonder if when we go to Albion, there'll be more new like items to use or pick up. And the other thing is that it wouldn't be too difficult for me to pick up the rest of the port reports and stuff required to go and get to Albion. But I'm also worried that I might be, the fear of missing out is big. So I'm worried that I'm going to miss out on some stories that's in this era if I skip ahead too quickly. So I'm just going to stick around for a little bit, completely open up this map, and upgrade my ship a bit before I go to Albion, I think. I mean, that's the hope. Um, Thank you so much for all the comments and stuff, by the way, because I did notice from, I think it was Michael that commented that said that he retired one of his captains in Sunless Seas. And if the mechanics are the same, I believe that if I actually meet the requirements for my captain, I might be able to retire her and then move on to, like, retire her, yeah, him, or whatever. I don't know what the gender of my new captain is. Name's Apollo and kind of looks female, but whatever, it doesn't matter. They can be whoever they want to be. That's what matters. So I might actually try to do that maybe, so that it does sound like I don't actually have to end the story that I'm on at the moment to move on to to, I guess, go to a new captain and stuff. So, or like the game won't end when a captain is able to meet their goals, I guess, which is, I think, rather fucking cool. But yeah, so let's keep going. Anyway, I will meet you when I get to Lustrum, instead of dragging you along with me for this long-ass journey. Besides, I hear combat nearby, so I need to go and sneak in and get my 2 cents in. Oh! A settler emerges from his cabin, his suitcase clutched in his hands. I've had time to think, and I have to admit it, I can't do it, I don't want to go. But it's so warm here, and everyone's been so kind. Might I stay on, or at least take me back to Port Prosper? His smile is brittle. Well, sure, I guess. We don't have to sail on a settler anymore. We don't have to go to Lustrum for that. But whatever. We can go and pick up another settler in Port Prosper anyway. But I was detouring anyway. Oops, that's not the right button. I was detouring anyway because I realized that Carillon was right there. So I'm just going to go to Carillon and drop off the honey because I am just sick of it taking up so much room in my freaking hold. Oh, and my thing is gone. The red mark. I don't know what that was, but it's gone. That's what matters. Carillon, they say scourging is good for the soul. I prefer a spa. The princess's smile is bright. Well, good to know. Oh, wait. Whoop! Whoop, 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 whoop. This way. This way, this way, this way. There we go. Dock. Alright. Let's go to the bazaar, get rid of 4 of my honey. They sell hours. I don't need hours. Yeah, I don't need hours. Doesn't get me anything. I do need 1 more honey. Huh? You're selling the honey that I can sell back to you at the bazaar. Sure, I will buy your honey. And I'll sell you back the honey for double... Oh, I need to actually exit. I did notice that you can actually do this, but you just need to leave the dock, and then you just need to redock. Come on. Come on. Which is like, it's kind of bullshitty, like, that you're able to buy the material that you need to deliver from the same place, which I think is a bit bullshit, but whatever. We did get another otherworldly artifact and some experience points, so there you go. And we now have 1,344 sovereigns, which is like, I think the most amount of sovereigns I've had. So fucking happy with that. All right. So I think this time we might actually have let's enter the foyer, write our port report, and then see if we can speak to the presiding devilless again. Uh, we've been through this before. Oh, right. We need to have all of this stuff. I don't have any of that stuff, and I need to have. I should have brought some souls with me, and I could have done a few cool stuff with it, I guess. But we've already spoken to it before, so it's not like we need to read over this again. What? Oh, she's offering me a deal. Oh, I think we've done this before with the devil, so that's fine. I'll just quickly go through that again. I think it's like when you go to a new captain, like some of the older stuff you need to redo, I guess. So let's travel around Carolon. Um, we've read through all of this before, I'm sure. If we haven't, then I am really, really sorry. But I'm pretty sure we did because remember the devil episode, the Devils Are Us episode. I think that's what I called it. Um, so I'm just going to run through all these options. I will see you when there's something new. So I tried to get the Penance of Enlightenment, and I got Unendurable. A clerk never before coming here did anything of which the neighbors might not approve. Until the penitent recovers from his inclination, he's been dressed in the historical armor of the third city. As for your punishment, it does not bear speaking of. You don't have the stamina to wait it out. I thought I could make it. Like 39% chance of success. Oh well. Let's go to the Bell Garden. Turned back for impurity. Well, that's mean. I don't know about the overgrown shrine. I don't think we've been there before. Let's speak to the robbery man. The rose-gloved guy person. Leave him alone. I guess we still haven't done enough to be able to gain more options in terms of this place. The Stunted Grove. The Professional Penitent. She's the one that's eating ice cream, I think. Sorbet. Sorry. She's eating sorbet. Not ice cream. Sorbet. The rose-colored glove guy. We've gone through all this before, I'm sure. My memory's a bit fucked, but, you know. It's actually quite hilarious because I realized today that I actually, I had made an appointment with my GP when I was there last time, and I completely forgot, so I made another appointment online. So I had 2 appointments to see her pretty much within 10 minutes of each other. So I used the earlier appointment. Can I assist this guy? Yeah, we've helped. Whatever. Leave the ape alone. We've been to the Zen Garden, the glass statues. And then, where is this guy? I need stained. I'm not stained. You would think that's a good doing? You know? Oh. Okay, I've succeeded in my purification. I just kept doing it. Fountains, pebbles, shoes. First, remove your shoes. Wash your face from the fountain of fresh water and your feet in the base of salt water. Walk across a patch of white sand, throwing pebbles over your left shoulder to baffle any ill-omened things that might be following you. I thought it was supposed to be salt over your shoulder. But anyway, then sleep in a hammock on a private balcony where only other patients may enter. When you wake up, eat a plain white bread with salt crust. After all this, you will be ready. I am ready. So I can now visit the Bell Garden now? The stairs lead up to the highest and coldest point in Carillon. The bells ring louder as you climb. The music is mathematical and exact. Each note sounds for exactly the same length of time, the same duration that is required to ascend one step. No one pauses anywhere else on these stairs. Oh. Gain a penance of deprivation. In a tower over the bell garden, 12 devils ring the change of 12 bells. The full peal will take 11,000 days to complete without intermission. From time to time, one devil relieves another, stepping in during the half a minute when the particular bell is at rest. There are no errors. This mathematical music can be heard everywhere in Carillon, but it is loudest here. Impurity and imprecision are not welcome. Gain penance. Ooh. I don't know what it does, but we have penance. Price is paid. A grubby urchin kept a cat but did not clean after it. Consequently, she has been shut up in a giant clock. I trust you see, remarks the supervising deviless, why self-restraint is needed. As for your punishment, it does not bear speaking of. The experience leaves your throat parched. Speak to the nurse. Approach the penitent nurse. She huddles in the corner. Her face is trapped in a grimace. Attempt to communicate with her. You communicate in writing. She has been within the sound of the bells for 40 days. The clangor is starting to disrupt her mind. She begs you will help her, and out of your kindness, pay part of her penance for her. She will do the same for you. She's very kind and forgiving soul. To convince you of this point, she scribbles down an assurance, compliment, and a sketch of herself, ministering to a leprous child. Ask her. Seen his kind before, had them in hospital sometimes. You can't get anything clearer out of her. We'll leave her be. Sorry, random Japanese slipping through. Freaking hell, I've been watching way too much Japanese anime. You're playing Dark Souls while you're watching anime? Best thing ever. But then I just do everything when I'm watching anime anyway. I generally game with things on. The overgrown shrine. The path leads you to a broken statue seemingly ignored by the devils of Carillon, except for whoever has placed a freshly lit candle at its feet. The face is poorly carved, but the features are unmistakable. The borrower below stares at you through one gemstone eye and an empty socket. Steal an offering from the... That's probably not a good idea. Let's contemplate the statue. My terror is reduced. Finding the peace. Whilst the statue is raw material of nightmares, there's something soothing about the idea that even a beast like this might have been harnessed. That there is a chance that such an ally for those who crack the code of offerings and prayer. Whether it's actually listening is impossible to tell. The thought that it might, however, is something to hold on to in the dark. That's lovely. Now where is this goddamn devil? We need to find this damn devil. I'm pretty sure last time we dealt with this devil, so I don't know where there might be. Oh, we didn't get enlightenment. You know, I'm going to do it until I get it. I got it. Penance paid. A glass-eyed nanny has a secret collection of red slippers, stockings, and boots, but has never dared to wear them. As punishment, she has been required to perform amateur bagpipe recital in the presence of infamous critics. Oh, we've done this before too, I think. But that's fine. Where is this devil? I do not remember. Oh no, oops. I keep increasing my terror level. It's like bullshit. Checkered. Cure for the cured soul. Curdled soul. An improvement. I have 2 savage secrets now. I guess I spent whatever thing I earned. No. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. I forgot. I forgot how we did it last time, to be honest. You know, I'm not gonna waste your time. I will get this sorted and deal with the rose glove guy, and then I'll meet you when we're ready to leave. Okay, I think I figured it out. I think I can't actually enter it because my soul isn't stained. I think I must have been stained last time I was here, and this time I'm not. So, I guess we're just gonna have to leave and go to Lustrum. I might buy a supply though, because when you have 2, and I like having 3. So I guess we'll leave. Lustrum is just over there, so I'm just gonna go loop around where I know, because I don't want to go all the way around and then, you know, screw up on the way. So, off we go. I think, to be honest, like with the crew, the guy, the settler that turned into my crew member, if I hadn't had room in my crew, he wouldn't have been able to, like, that event wouldn't have come up. So it does seem like there's a lot of events that, like, just happen when the situations are kind of are right, which I do really quite like, because it means that, like, if I do play through again or start, is able to retire this captain or whatever, then things are going to be still different, which I really, really do love. But anyway, moving on. I'll meet you in Lustrum. Alright, and here we are in Lustrum. It's been a while since we've been to Lustrum. We've been to New Winchester so many times. I'm trying to reverse park. We've gone to more terror, whatever. Reverse parking. It's like every now and then, because our terror level's high, one of the crew members get really, really upset. And it's my fault that our terror level's high. Because I kept doing the penancy things in the... Anyway. Lustrum. Let's go to the bazaar first. Hand in our 5 of the... lovely things. Now I have enough money to buy a new locomotive. Lovely. That would be rather cool. We can look into that. I've gained 10 fortunes with Tekadies, 150 experience, 5 reputation with Tekady, and I've lost 5 with Windward Company. Well, it's too bad, so sad. Let's buy some fuel and stuff, because that's really important. So these are the guys that sell the ministry approved literature things, because I've always wondered who sells those. That's fine. Let's go to the Mountain Sings. Let's join celebrations. We've done this before, I think. Yep. She's the one that wants me to go and kill the other ships. So it's like we can take both of the things. Write a port report. Explore. I really think we've done this before, but I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure we have. Let me know if we haven't, and then I'll come back and read everything for you. Seek a claim of our own. Let's do it. What happens? Stay close, friend, warns your our Haka. He grins. Or not. You've paid already. He lights a vapor lamp. glowing purple like the grease of the nearby nebula, and occasionally sparkles with little freckles of green. Soon enough, the lamp is only light as you move onto the treacherous, mostly unclaimed edges of the mountain. Occasionally it stops to sniff or to drag a foot through the snow and mud in what looks like a line. Finally, he seems satisfied. He shoots a mostly toothless grin as he lights a cigarette. Reckon this has your name all over it. What do you think? Oh. So we can make money or we can lose money. So it's a gamble. 74% chance of success. Another 100 sovereigns, why not? Failure. You plant your flag only to hear, "Hey, what's your game? Claim jumper." It's bloody claim jumper. Turns the angry prospector in your face. And rapidly displaying our haka some distance from it, still with your money in his pocket. Now that you look more carefully, there is indeed another flag sticking in this land. It's white and covered with snow, but definitely there. We can pay him off or accidents happen. Oh, let's just pay him off. Your prospecting continues. Visit the Windward Company. Oh, we turned away at the door because we're not loved by them anymore. A 16% of chances to climb the mountain, I guess not. We'll go to the tea shop. Enjoy a lovely cup of tea to lose some terror. Ooh! Millicent's maid hurries around serving clientele more used to bellowing at bartenders than sitting politely with exquisitely cut cucumber sandwiches. Oh my god, I now have a massive fucking craving for cucumber sandwiches. Actually, I miss having high tea. I really miss having high tea. But I don't think I can actually sit at a table for long enough to enjoy high tea properly at the moment. So I guess I'm not having high tea anytime soon. Though, there is one place in the city that does have really comfortable couches. Where I can probably like recline like crazy and seem very sloppy as I have my tea. But I can't actually make my way to the city. Might be able to get my dad to drive me. But anyway, we might have to work on that. That's a goal I'm going to work towards. Hopefully I can go and have some high tea. But I won't be able to have any champagne with it anymore because I'm not allowed to drink any alcohol because my meds and alcohol do not work together. Lovely. But anyway, besides my, oh my god, massive craving for cucumber sandwiches, eventually it's your turn to be served. You're invited to choose your preferred blend. The Empress's Favor, the taste of home. Eleuthian Gold, it looks like tea with an occasional sparkle. Indulgence blend. I'm gonna go with Empress's Favor because I like just straight out tea. I mean, my favorite tea is Assam, especially early pick. First pick, sorry. That's the word. Familiar, comfortable with just a hint of lingering bitterness. A true Londoner's blend. We've lost 5 severance. Oh well. Speak to Millicent again. Look. Oh! We can trade for Savage Secrets. Lovely. We have a lot of uncanny specimens, so why not? Millicent accepts your finds and presents a fruit of her own eavesdropping. M. Bazalgette's agents seen heading for Port Prosper. New rumors of sedition after Winwood's last incident. Assorted snippets from as far as the Blue Kingdom. You make careful notes and file them away for further exploitation. Lovely. Look at Millicent's inventions. We've done these before. And return to the shop. Return to town. Visit the pub. Approach the figure in the corner. Buried hours. Talk to him, I guess. This is the same guy that we spoke to before. Let's buy a round of drinks for the miners. Listen to gossip about the mountain. I've lost 10 sovereigns. Those new rock comers have got it digging in the mud. Don't realize the geode is cold, do they? Hardens the muck. But if you're not breaking your back, you're not doing it right. Serves them right for thinking a claim's just out of town is going to pay you out. Fair point. We do just have a claim. Recruit the Ret Brigade. Let's do that. They're like, think they're engineers? Yeah. Let's get the chief engineer, the signaler going. I kind of like how my stats are going at the moment, so I might leave the recruitment as it is. And then go back. Oh! So I can actually use the crew members. So I can just leave a crew member here, like abandon them here so they can just work on the claim. And then they'll be able to give me some hours. Right. Okay, so I can come back here and go back to my mining thingies, I guess. Which is kind of cool. Which is like actually quite awesome. But anyway. Where else? Okay, now I have to get bronze wood for Port Avon. I don't have a lot. I don't know where to get those, to be honest. Port Avon. Where do I get wood? Where do I buy bronze wood? Okay, so I might as well go back to New Winchester, go down to here, buy the bronze wood, and then go to Port Avon. Alright, let's do that. I will meet you when something interesting happens, I guess. Okay, so we've come back to the company house, and it says company house is abandoned. What in the name of God? The Reach is home to an ongoing struggle between London, via its proxy, the Windward Company, and the settlers who want independence. The company has had a bad time of it lately and been forced to abandon their head office in New Winchester. There is talk of turning the premises back into a tinning factory. Inquire to the fate of the prudent secretary. Banished to the edges. Perhaps if the fortunes of the stovepipes improve and those of the Tacitus worsen, the company may be able to reclaim its old headquarters. For now, though, you'll need to do business with them at their smaller offices at Port Prosper, on the margins of the Reach. That's not good. I can investigate the freaking rumors at Carillon now because I have savage secrets. Let's do that. That sounds interesting. Illicit penitence. You learn several profitable bits of information. The staff at Carillon are apparently colluding with the Windward Company. You'll learn nothing further without going to Carillon. Well, we might go there. We might have to go back there anyway, so let's do that later. Well, what am I going to do with these damn port reports then, huh? How many do I have? I thought I've got at least 2 port reports. I've got 4 port reports to hand in. That's 400. I'm not going to work with the Techides. I'm going to restore the Windward. Oh, it's because... Oh, no. I just realized why. Because when I went to Lustrum, I gave them 5 crates of ammunition. And they're kind of the Techide people. And yeah, so I may have helped to bring about the downfall of the Windward Company. For now. Oh. New Winchester's in uproar. Crowds of boisterous Techides stamp through the streets in their hobnail boots. In Keeksgar Garden, they are burning piles of top hats. The Windward Company, whose fortune has suffered recently, has abandoned the port. Learn more. ousted. They must have been preparing to evacuate for some time. Company House was emptied almost overnight. The Tekkers have had an upper hand in the Reach now, and the company has withdrawn its their strength to fortify its holdings at Port Prosper. If you want to deal with the stovepipes, you'll have to seek them there. They'll effect encounters, discoveries, bargains, and prospects in the Reach. Oh, I might encounter more homesteads while exploring, though. That might be a good thing. Not sure about it. Let's repair my locomotive. And get more crew. We just need one more crew member. Go to the bazaar, get more contracts. Oh. I kind of see what's happening here. I'm starting to understand a bit more. Still not good. But I'll get my wood. Carillon people want 5 of the unseasoned hours. No, you can go back. I can buy one more somewhere, it's fine. Engineering. I can buy a new ship, but you know what though, if I am going to buy a new ship, I might as well as like wait until I can get one of like this. I might save up my money because this one looks really, really good. As opposed to, I mean, this one looks really slow. This one I feel like I'm losing more than I'm gaining at this point. Might actually just beef up my own ship at the moment, I think. I think that might be better. Like... I can have a better gun. Let's buy a better gun. Can I use it or have mirror at 25? My mirror can be at 25. Let's buy this gun. I'm not going to spend all of my money, but I might just buy one. Okay, lovely. Can I sell the gun I don't need? Yes, I can. Beautiful. I'm feeling quite happy about this. It feels like I'm achieving things, if that makes any sense, because so far, you know, I haven't really been able to get much done. I might buy some shielding, maybe? Is there a better shielding? No. Let's buy some shielding, because, you know. Bridge slot. I don't know what goes in the bridge slot. Oh, additional quarters? Oh, does that mean I can have more crew members? That might not be a bad thing, having more crew members. But you know what? I'm not going to bother at this point. I think I want to try out my new gun. So I've got more oh, shoot. We need to redock because we need to upgrade our hull. We need to, sorry, not upgrade our hull. Repair our hull now that we've upgraded it. Let's not leave without, you know, making sure that our locomotive is the best it can be right now. Repair my hull. There we go. So we need more bronze wood and we need one more unseasoned hours. And we can get the bronze wood from here and then go to Port Avon. That is perfect. Well, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. I will see you next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you'll come back for more. But as always, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day.